Did I just wake up? Go to bed. Yeah. I'm gonna try this. No, but if I found unlock on 2. I think it's being downloaded on its own. It's dangerous to use something without knowing what it is, but with it we could go to that weird place. Upon evidence of beatings, I'm counting on you. Don't go ditching. Don't go ditching me? Yeah, we're gonna head to sleep. What, back to, Igor. What was his name?
Welcome to the Velvet Room. I thought about resuming our previous conversation tonight.
Whatever you need,
That is
boss.
why I have summoned you. What are your thoughts? Are you becoming accustomed to this place?
Yeah, it's not bad.
Ah, glad to hear it. It seems you have nerves of steel. The goal of your rehabilitation is to thwart the fated ruin.
You keep talking about
However,
my ruin.
Such a feat cannot be done by you alone.
What are you talking
Today,
about?
you entered a partnership with someone who awoke to the same power, did you not?
Yes. How do you know, Ryuji?
Involving yourself with others is an important foundation for your recovery. You've done well. That said, I am not advising the formation of superficial relationships.
Okay.
It must not be a frivolity, but a ring of those who would, by morals or faith, lend you their strength. In other words, they are bonds with those who have been robbed of their places to belong. The expansion of said ring will, in return, help you mature as well.
Personas are the strength of heart. The stronger the bonds that surround you, the more power your personas will gain.
There are countless people in the city who have talents that a weakling like you doesn't. You
Okay,
better
well,
rack
that's
that
rude.
noggin of yours and get them on your side. We'll change that into power.
Confidence. Some more goal. Try forming bonds. Once you form a bond, you can open the triangle. Select confidence, check the strength of your relationship.
Indeed, you should be prepared to use even myself, or your ambitions will not come to fruition. We have a deal then.
Igor, you wanna form a bond with me?
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow. It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity. With the birth of the Fool persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
Allows you to negotiate with shadows. And earn bonus experience. Based on the
All right.
Okay. Confidant rank determines their ability power. Triangle to figure out the next ability. I got you.
Well, you will understand it all in due time. Continue devoting yourself to your rehabilitation.
Now this conversation's over. Get lost, inmate.
Alright, well, you don't have to be a bitch about it, child.
How annoying. We've barely started high school and already they're making us play at a volleyball rally? And why are they pitting us against the teacher team? Kamoshida's gonna crush us. We get to see his technique live and in person though. We should totally get spiked on. Yeah, okay. You're gonna get your face smashed in. Just look at how banged up the volleyball team is. What the hell goes on during their practices?
Gee, I wonder. Sounds like some of the students can already figure it out.
Okay, quiet down.
As you all know, today is a volleyball rally. Head to the gym once you've changed.
Man, you still got it, coach.
Thanks. Let's go for
Like,
one more.
why does it look like it's teachers versus students? I mean, I'm pretty sure it is. Mishima? Oh, I'm pretty sure that's what his name is. Mishima.
Still sticks out. Hasn't changed a bit.
Pretty boring.
Right?
Sorry. Hey, are you alright? Someone, take him to the nurse's office.
He'll pay soon enough.
Alright, let's
No, I was
resume the
expecting
match.
that to hit him in the face. Kind of seemed like it would have.
That asshole's acting like a king over here, too. Get to know each other better, my ass. It's just a one-man show for him to stroke his ego. Oh, and how he acted like he was worried about Mishima. Oh, what an
That's right, alright,
abusive
good.
D-bag. Well, anyways, now's our chance to go look for the guys we saw were slaves yesterday. Let's look for the faces we saw at the castle. All the members of the team should be here today. I'll be sure to find someone to spill about Kamoshida's physical abuse. Just you wait, asshole.
Where are you
The
looking?
first one that popped out was a guy from Class D, so let's start from there. That's your class. Hopefully you can get him to talk without any issues. People have been avoiding me lately, so... Oh, but you're kind of in the same boat, huh?
You can use... Yeah, there we go. The let's just quick travel over here.
Stay away from there.
Wait. Yeah, alright, 2D, that's what it is 2D, right? Oh, it does.
What? Are you skipping out on the volleyball rally? I guess I expected...
Hey, that's the guy who was over at that...
You too, Sakamoto? What do you guys want?
How'd you get injured?
It's from practice.
Kamoshida did it to you, right? Look, I ain't gonna tell you. Just tell us about how Kamoshida's abusing you.
I'm not. You guys are talking complete nonsense.
Don't try and hide it. We already know.
You know? You have proof.
Well,
This is ridiculous. Please, leave me alone. You're really bothering me.
All right, that's enough. Come on, let's go. That injury ain't normal, and he still won't fess up. Crap. If we keep going at this pace, the ball game's gonna end.
Wow, that was gross. Ooh, I did not feel good. We'll split up.
Guess I'll check the practice building for people before clubs start. You handle. There's a third year on the volleyball team that I remember. He was getting beat pretty badly at the castle. He might have some injuries here too. Anyway.
Alright, C3. Let me grab some water real quick. where am I going? I think we're 2-1.
He's really here?
Third year, so it should be on the third floor. Is it John? Wait. Fuck, bro. Really wasn't gonna actually, look up. There we go. C or 3C. One C, one B, one A. So this would be what, 2? And then it'd be on the first floor. Joel? Yeah, it is here. Alright. How'd you get it? The Royal team performs at a national level. Of course, our friends will be tough. Mr. Kamoshida's just dedicated to training. I still believe everything Sakamoto says.
Uh-huh, sure.
Or even carries a knife around. And everyone's freaked out. Still gotta leave first year new member who just joins and might not be all wrapped up in his bullshit. Only the 50 most rare, yeah. So he's the first year, so you should be on the third floor, I'm guessing.
Where'd you hear that?
Mr. Kamoshida is strict, but it's like this for all the other sports teams, right? The special coaching gave Mishima. Step by was probably too far.
I can't do it.
Ask someone else if you want anything more. Our matches have been a little bit. Alright. Damn it. We're out of time. How to go. Take a guess.
Can I talk to you for a sec? It'll be quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
Anyway, what's with you? Like how you were late the other day was a lie and all? There's that weird rumor about you too.
What do you want with him?
Right back at you. You're not even in our class.
We just happened to get to know each other.
Oh.
What are you planning on doing to Mr. Kamoshida?
Huh? I see. I getcha. You're all buddy-buddy with...
This has nothing to do with you, Sakamoto.
If you found out what he's been doing behind your back, you'd dump him right away.
Behind my back? What's that supposed to mean?
You wouldn't get it.
Anyway, people are already talking about you two. I don't know what you're trying to pull, but no one's gonna help you. I'm warning you, just in case. That's all.
Why she gotta be so aggressive all the time? We just went to the same middle school. Anyways, that's not what we're here to talk about. I had no luck on my end. What about you?
Come on, Ryuji, what do you think? What do you think?
Did anything like someone's name turn up?
Oh, Mishima.
Huh? Special coaching, huh? True. I always see the guy covered in bruises. Let's go talk to him before...
Is he still here? He got hit in the face with a ball earlier.
Hey, got a second? Sakamoto? And you, too. Come on, we just want to chat. Kamoshida's been coaching you, huh? You sure it's not just physical abuse? Certainly not. What are you talking all polite for? Anyways, we saw him spike you today. Right in the face.
Yeah, Mishima, it's pretty bad.
That was just because I'm not good at the sport.
Still, that doesn't explain all the other bruises you've got. They're from practice. Is he forcing you to keep quiet? That's...
What's going on here? Mishima, isn't it time for practice?
I'm not feeling well today.
What? Maybe you're better off quitting then. You're never going to improve that crappy form unless you show up to practice.
Didn't you hear? He ain't feeling well.
Well, Mishima, are you coming to practice or not?
I'll go.
As for you, any more trouble and you'll be gone from this school for sure.
Bastard.
Same goes for you. Didn't the principal tell you to keep in line? Just all these unsettling rumors are making the students anxious after all.
That's your own goddamn fault.
This won't get us anywhere. Let's go, Mishima. Shujin Academy is a place where those with aspirations come to learn. Unworthy students like yourselves don't have any right to be here. Get with the program.
Yes, sir. That asshole. He's gonna pay for this.
Yeah.
There's no point.
Huh?
Proving that he's physically abusing us is meaningless. Everybody knows. Principal, our parents, they all know, and they all keep quiet about it.
Why do they
This has gotta be a joke.
Don't be a pain. You don't understand what I'm going through. Shouldn't you, of all people, know that nothing's going to help?
Damn it.
You gonna give up, Ryuji?
No, I ain't giving up. I'll try one more time to persuade the other guys. That's all I can do.
To bed then. Principal and even the parents know about the abuse. Why ain't everybody speaking up? Father's doing shit. How far? And you can't let it end like this. Alright, well, bedtime, I guess. Be running around all day. Get a little nap. I don't know if that's a good idea. You shouldn't go near the PE faculty office. About witnesses of not on a team. You know how we didn't get a thing out of the volleyball team? I figured it'd be a good idea to talk to someone who knows them. Anne's BFFs from the starter, girl named Suzui. I tried to talk to that girl during break, I got nothing, so I was trying to talk to her and get a little hard getting her to help us.
Shouldn't you be heading to volleyball?
Uh-huh.
That bruise above your eye. Is that from practice, too?
Yeah.
Are you sure you're not pushing yourself too hard?
I'm okay. Volleyball's the only thing I can do right. Shouldn't you take that?
It's probably just my part-time job, I think.
I should get going.
Shio, why are you all beat up, girl?
Are you sure you're okay?
Uh-huh.
Yes. Today won't work. I'm not feeling so good. Sorry. Bye.
Hey, wasn't that Takamaki?
Rumor has it she's dating Kamoshida.
Seriously?
I heard people saw them in his car together.
You know, she seems pretty easy, huh? You think I'd have a chance too?
Come on, dude. You can't go after Kamoshida's bitch.
That's really I forgot about that. Everyone's like insanely fucking disrespectful.
What? Oh, I'm in the way, aren't I? Sorry.
Oh.
Huh? Well... You don't look familiar. Could you be that transfer student from class? This might not be any of my business.
What?
Well, I've helped with a similar... My best friend is often misunderstood too, all because of her looks. Sorry. I didn't mean to drag on like that. Anyway, I have to...
Damn it. Is that what it looks like? All of them kept saying the same shit Mishima was talking about. Kamoshida had to have told him something. At this rate, looks like we'll have to go to him directly. I know. But seriously, isn't there something we can do? No way I'm gonna give in like this. Can you think of anything? Oh, that'd be fine if we could do it without getting caught, but if we did, we'd be seriously done for. You got any other ideas? So you wanna have... What do we do? The king? You mean that other world's Kamoshida? I didn't think of that, but is there any meaning to...
I finally found you!
You say something?
Don't think you can get away with not paying me back for helping you.
That voice... Is that you, Morgana?
How dare you up and leaving me the other day?
The cat's talking?
I am not a cat! This is just what happened when I came to this world. It was a lot of trouble finding you two.
Wait, you came to our world? Does that mean you've got a phone?
You don't need one when you're at my level. I did get pretty lost making my escape, though.
That aside, Why can you talk? You're a cat!
How should I know?
You hearing this too? This is no time to be joking around!
You guys are having a rough time of this, I heard you mention something about witnesses.
Oh, shut up!
You know, I could tell you a thing or two about what to do about Kamoshida. You were pretty close just a moment ago.
God, that condescending attitude. This thing's gotta be Morgana.
You were still doubting me?
God, quiet down!
We really have to be looking for a cat in a busy time like this?
I just heard a meow somewhere near here. Didn't you hear it?
Make sure you check every nook and cranny around.
Meow? Does that mean only us two can understand what you're saying?
Looks like it.
What the hell's going on? Anyways, what you were talking about earlier, is it for real?
You're quite the skeptic for being an idiot.
Hey, tell us more. Then again, this probably ain't the best place. Here, stick it in your bag for now. It should be just small enough to fit.
Hey! How dare you treat me like... Don't be so rough with me!
Enough of that! You said you know how we can do something about Kamoshida, right?
It has to do with what this guy was talking about earlier. You'll need to attack his castle.
What do you mean?
That castle is how Kamoshida views this school. He doesn't realize what happens in there, but it's deeply connected to the depths of his heart. Thus, if the castle disappears, it would naturally impact the real Kamoshida.
What had happened?
A palace is a manifestation of a person's distorted desires. So, if that castle were no more... Precisely.
For real? He's gonna turn good? But is that really
Erasing a palace essentially means forcing the owner to have a change of heart. However, even though their warped wants disappear, the crimes they committed remain. Kamoshida will become unable to bear the weight of those crimes, and he'll confess them himself.
You for real? That's possible?
And since the palace will no longer exist, he'll forget what we did there as well. Not only will we be able to bring Kamoshida down, but there won't even be a trace of our involvement.
Nice.
That's amazing! You are one incredible cat!
True. Except for the cat part.
So, how do we get rid of the palace?
By stealing the treasure held within.
Stealing?
I'll tell you more. If those yearnings were to vanish, they'd be they may even die if... So...
They might die? Would their death be our fault?
Aren't you determined enough to face those kinds of risks?
Hey, what do you think?
We'll have to risk it.
For real?
Sheesh. I come all this way and this is what I get. It's not like anyone will ever find out.
That's not the... If we just go around secretly doing whatever we want...
Isn't it? I'll come back later.
Bye, Morgana.
Man, we're getting all worked up for... I'll try and see if I can... Come on.
Some of the guys in my class have been talking about the Suzui girl. Looks like we're moving around about her in Kamoshida. If it's true, it's no wonder I couldn't get her to talk. Still, something like that doesn't seem right. Something so clear cut, but I've known Takumi and Suzui since middle school. There's no way Kamoshida's the type, so I gotta wonder where those rumors came from. So I actually have to take the train.
Aoyama Inchome. emphasize departing soon. Please watch your step. Train doors are now closing. Please stand.
Will you please give it a rest? I told you, I'm not feeling up to it.
Wait,
what? That's not what you promised. And you call yourself a teacher? This has nothing to do with Shiho. Shiho's...
And...
Wait, were you listening?
I didn't mean to, man, but you were kind of screaming.
Haven't you heard of privacy? No, I was out of line. Sorry. So, how much did you hear? Shiho. It's nothing at all. Nothing.
I saw you, Anne. You can't run from me. I wasn't paying attention, actually. I assume she went down. I have my in tracker. God, what are you doing?
Stop following me! Just leave me alone! Why? What the heck?
Come on, Anne.
I don't have anything to talk about with you. It was just an argument. You heard? Thank you very much! You've heard the rumors, haven't you? About Mr. Kamoshida. Everyone says we're getting it on. But that's so not true. That was him on the other line. I avoided giving him my number for the longest time. He told me to go to his place after this. You know what it means. If I turn him down, he said he'd take my friend off as a regular on the team. I've been telling myself this is all for Shiho's sake. I can't take it anymore. I've had enough of this. I hate him. But still, Shiho's my best friend. She's all I have left in that sorry excuse of a school.
No.
Tell me, what should I do? Sorry, I shouldn't have asked. It's not your problem. What am I saying? I've barely even talked to you before.
Okay.
Huh? You're so weird. Are you really a bad person?
What are they saying?
That you... kinda had a feeling they were all... You seemed lonely. Almost like you didn't belong anywhere. Is there really no... I wish he'd just change his mind. Like, forget about me and everything. As if something like that would ever happen. I wasn't asking for a serious response. But I do feel a bit better now. I'm gonna head home. Don't tell anyone what I told you, okay? I'll try and think of a way to persuade Kamoshida. Well, thanks.
Suzui, are you leaving?
What is it?
Mr. Kamoshida's asking for you. He's in the PE faculty office.
What did he say?
I don't know. Well, I have to go.
On.
You're late. Where have you been? Don't give me those lies. By the way, you haven't been hanging around any bad influences, have you? Huh. Well, they've got to be pretty strange to want to spend time with you. Just make sure you're careful who your friends are, if you don't want them ruining your life. Ooh, look at the time. Seriously, think about how I feel having to stay up here waiting for you. Hey, I'm leaving. In the future, try not to come back so damn late. Understood?